I'm going to try and get this on lock. In your opinion, who's the best clip channel of you? Who's the best clip channel of me? I don't know. I'm starting to go against Gracia if he's in the chat right now. Has anyone else noticed that Gracia is, it might be Goat MMA. It might be Goat MMA now. He's one of the newer ones, but he might be one of the better ones. But Gracia, yeah, he started, yeah, putting clips in like an 8-minute long video, by the way, which is cool. But what he'll do is, Gracia, if you're watching, I hope you are, he'll put my very unlikable takes at the very fucking start of it. And then he'll play it around 5 minutes into this 8-minute video that he's uploaded. The first 5 minutes are just me having the worst, most unlikable moments of my stream, basically. He's literally like insult farming in the comments, which is smart, but because of the interaction rates. But still, I've noticed him doing that because I'll be like, when the fuck did I say this? And then I'm like, oh shit, I guess I did say that. He must really have to dig. There he is. Bad takes are the best clips. There you go. I wondered if that's what it was. But still, I've noticed it. I've noticed it. You know what that tells me, Gracia? I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be absolutely honest with Grey Shirt 108. The fact that you weren't responding when I was first saying it and then you've hastily jumped in and spammed a response means you're here on another account and then you heard what I was saying and thought, oh, I should respond as Grey Shirt and switch to it to respond. You know I'm on to you now, buddy. That's definitely true. You weren't responding for like, I was talking about you for a minute straight and then just at the end of the minute you go, ugh! Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. But I'm on to you, Grey Shirt. You're trying to bring me down, dude. Would you ever consider having another channel? I've already... well, me and my girl just broke up. Appreciate you being a good source of entertainment and a fun distraction, homie. No problem, Thank you for the $5, dude. Who needs your girlfriend? Just keep donating me money. Thank you very much. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine, mate. Plenty more fish in the fucking sea. Or whales in the sea. Depends what type of woman you're in. I'll stop. Does Hanato Moicano beat Dan Hook? I've already read that one. Impression of Dern convincing Dana to give her fight of the night. What? Thank you for the $2, Vera. That'd be interesting. O'Malley hits hard. He hits hard. He's rangy as well. Trolling aside, what would Belal have to do to get a title shot? Not even in the top 3 choices for Leon is crazy. I would imagine that they already knew he was not going to be fighting then because of Ramadan. So they just didn't offer him it because they knew he wouldn't be ready for UFC 300 anyway. But I don't know. The fact that they didn't offer him it, if they didn't offer him it at all, funny. Him versus Shavkat, please. I think it adds to the story of Belal. The more they deny him, the more hype he gets, you know, every single time. It's kind of funny. And then you'll have some kind of fan base if he pulls it off. You know what I mean? They're actually pulling a good move. Thank you for the $1, Jason Davis. Thank you for the $5 pill. You should have seen how bad chat got after you left. Good thing I would never say some of the awful things they said. Okay, thank you for the $5. I don't even want to know. I'm like, it's insane. I really appreciate the Brazilians not fighting on 301 as punishment for the crowd, for the degenerates in the Brazil crowd. True. Dana cooked on that one. I appreciate that as well. True. Thoughts on Dana offering Hamzat Shavkat and Islam a title shot at 300 against Edwards, but not Belal? Am I wrong in saying there's a privilege on that side of the world or not? But Belal don't deserve it. True. No, but that is a shame on Belal, though. Belal still not getting a title shot is actually insane. But, you know, there's a fucking privilege over there, dude. Oh, shit, we need a title fight for Edwards. Did you give it to free of any of the fucking... Chechnya and Dagestani or fucking Kazakhstani guys? Yeah, I mean, fucking sad as fuck. What was better, DJ or O'Malley interview? Oh, the DJ one. Come on, dude. The O'Malley one was a mess. Thank you for the $2. Do you goon or edge? No, I don't. Look, man, I don't like him, but Bilal's earned that shot and Dana not giving to him is BS. True. Also, I think Max's style matches up better with Ilya. True. Thank you for the $5. It is BS for Dana not to give him that title shot, but oh well. Max's style matches better up with Ilya. I don't think it does. Prime 2022 to 2023 Volk versus Ilya. Also, how should Volk game plan for the rematch? Love. How should Volk game plan for the rematch? He shouldn't take the fucking rematch. If he takes the rematch, he's going to go on a Tony Ferguson type slide. Thank you for the £5, dude. Appreciate you, man. Should not take the fucking rematch. And if he does, he should shoot a fucking takedown and grapple a little bit at least. Emmett beats Volk. I've been saying this. Dude, everyone considered Emmett a danger, but then when Ilya schooled Emmett and then Volk came down to featherweight again, all these Volk fans were saying, Ilya, who's Ilya beating? Josh Emmett? But before the Emmett-Ilya Topuria fight and before Volk had even moved up, if you had to pick a guy to beat Volk, it would have been probably Josh Emmett as one of them. Him or Yair. Those were the two that people were talking about. But then as soon as Ilya beat him and was matched up against Volk, all of a sudden the Emmett win means nothing to them. Volk needed more time off, and now he definitely needs time off. True. 2 back-to-back nasty KOs, only so much you can take before permanent consequences. At least 6 months. I want to see Volk back late August or September. I don't want him to take too much time off, though, because then he could de-associate with fighting, and then it could be problems. So I don't want him to take too much time off. Stylistically, which main event is going to have more exciting fights, UFC 299 or UFC 300? UFC 300. I think. Let me look at both cards. Because I think, I'm saying this again, O'Malley Vera is going to be boring. I know a boring fight when I see one. Does MVP beat Holland? I'll talk about that as well in a second. I think MVP does beat Holland with low kicks. But here's what I'm going to say, chat. The fights that are supposed to be really exciting on that card, like O'Malley Vera and Holland versus MVP, I see both being very boring. Both being very boring. Poirier Saint-Denis will be sick. Burns JDM will be sick with a finish, I imagine, in round 1. Yan Yadong will be a sick fight. But I don't know. The big ones in the feature and the main event, I don't know if they're going to deliver. But then again, UFC 300 has a women's fight on it, so it's interesting. But it is Zhang Weili, so she's one of the fun ones to watch, you know? Thank you for the $5. I hope the Volk loss will help people realize that Aldo doubled him in title defenses when you combine WEC, Aldo. Yeah, but you've got to understand that back in those days, you won 2 fights, you're a champion of the division. So Volk actually had to work through a division to get to the top, whereas Aldo got like 2 wins and they had him fighting for a fucking belt. So you can't always say title defense this, title defense that, you know what I mean? Sometimes people would win their debut in the UFC and get a title shot back then, you know? Speaking of the Bruce Buffer MMA Guru impression, I'm not doing that one. But what I will say is the cringiest part of the MMA world, chat, yes or no, the cringiest part of the MMA world is when those guys walk up to the fighters and start doing their Bruce Buffer impressions. Fucking cannot stand it at all. Cannot stand it. That one guy that walked up to GSP as he's walking down the street, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just like, oh my God, dude, I would fucking despise that if I was them. I would despise that. Some guy did this with John Jones as well. That is cringe as fuck. Is Robert Whittaker a gatekeeper? Yes, but I think he's a front door keeper. You know what I'm saying? Yes or no, chat? He ain't a gatekeeper. A gate's at the end of your driveway, you know what I mean? Like maybe, you know, people can't get through the gate. If they get through the gate where Derek Brunson is, then they find Whittaker up the end of the path.